everybody. I'm here with a pick a card today, and it's about basically the universe having your back, as it comes from the Universe Has Your Back deck. And I've already shuffled and blessed my deck and cards and this reading. When I shuffled, I got these three cards. These three cards really spoke out to me. So I'm going to give you some time to meditate and pick your cards. And I'm going to see you at your pal. But before that, I'm going to go through the cards and read them, just in case it's hard to see or anything like that. So the first one, this is pal 1. Which says, my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, and the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So that's the first one. And then the second one, number 2, it says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely cause for help. And 3 says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So, sorry. Again, I'm going to let you meditate and study on the cards. And I'll see you at your pal. This is pal 1. Welcome to your reading. Again, it says, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So I'm going to be starting off with your tarot cards. I'm going to pick 2 tarot cards to see where the energy of this card is, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm going to shuffle on camera. Right. Oh, it gave me 2. Woo! All right, so, okay, all right, so I have strength. Honestly, even though that came upside down, I want to say it's upright, so I'm going to put it upright. Strength, because this is a strong card, you know? And then we have the 9 of Cups. Woo! Or maybe it is upside down. But what I'm getting from this, and then underneath the deck, I have the Tower. Something's telling me I need to put that out there, but I don't know. It's the Tower. The Tower. Maybe the strength should be upside down because maybe we're getting out of, catastrophe, and the need to even use our strength anymore. So maybe that's why it came out upside down. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and think about what I'm hearing. So power, the word power on this main card is really sticking out to me, and is really relating to the strength card here. The strength card basically says the woman is trying to tame the lion. It shows a woman trying to tame the lion outside, but to me, the overall message is taming the lion within. So like I said, the Tower card may have illustrated that there's no need to have to be strong anymore. Sorry, I need to light something. Didn't even notice that. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting here. And the 9 of Cups is really illustrating to me that, you're basically really close to the happy ending. You know, the Ten of Cups is the happy ending, you know, and you know, you're at the point where there's no need to struggle anymore. There's no need to fight. There's no need to try to tame yourself. You're sitting comfortably, like he is sitting in the chair. You're sitting comfortable in who you are, what you are. The Strength card is ruled by Leo. So, and Leo deals with ego, but it also deals with the heart. You know, the lioness, the lion here, you know, they're just being who they need to be, you know. But in a society where we are told we need to domesticate certain parts of ourselves, domesticate animals, you know, so we feel the need to tame certain things. But I'm even pulled to the halo on her head. That's an angel halo, and it's shaped of an 8 infinity sign. So it's really relating back to the 10 of cups. I mean, 9 of cups here. You know, yeah, we want that 10. That's why. It's showing that she's always an angel. Within, she's always an angel. You know, even though there's some parts she has to tame within herself, you know, she's still an angel, and that angelic being is forever lasting, the infinity sign. So that's what I was really thinking about with this card. And then overall, this message of the main card, it says like, yeah, I need to speak up when I'm ready. And I need to show compassion when it's time to forgive, but I also need to find the power within myself when I'm lost. So that's what I'm getting from that. I'm going to pull some energy cards. And hold on. I don't want to see them. Ooh. I got romantic love, 39. Number 39 reduces down to 12, which is a 3 ultimately. And it says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and the reflection of a conscious lover. So I'm going to put it underneath the strength more so. Sorry if you can't see all of it. Try to do the best I can. And the only reason why I'm putting it under that is because look how graceful she looks, you know, when she's trying to tame this lion. She's like, yeah, I have to tame you, but you know, you're still a being, and you should be shown love and compassion. So that's what I was thinking about. Or you may be, you know, experiencing things with a romantic lover in your presence, and this could be confirming that. And 38, wow, 38 and 39 consecutiveness. I like that. Remembrance. And it says the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we've gone through as a soul and a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Look at that. That's synchronistic right there, you know? Because remembrance, you know, and like the Tower card illustrated is like something went down, and you know, and now you're recovering from it. And you know, after the Tower card is actually the Star card, which they're healing from all of the hurt and the pain that they've gone through, and trying to recover and heal. And it's represented by the Aquarius card. So Leo, Aquarius, and water signs are present in this reading right now if you're interested in horoscope and zodiac. And the remembrance is, you know, I believe it's saying that, you know, we got to remember that it took a while to get here. You know, it's okay to rest on our laurels, enjoy the fruits of our labor, like it says, so we can flow gracefully in this life on that remembrance card. And 38 reduces down to the number 11, which reduces down to 2. And normally we don't reduce 11 down because 11 counts as heaven, you know, like, or it corresponds to heaven, you know, 7-11, and thank heaven for 7-11, you know. even just the 11, it illustrates doors. So that's what I'm getting from that. And I'm going to also pull a, put that right there. I'm going to pull a oracle card. And then we're going to hear from our ancestors, I would like to say. Two came out, so I'm going to take both of them. Alrighty. The sun! Another Leo. Another Leo. All right, yeah, Leo is on here. Sun. I don't know, it just makes me happy to see the sun. Yeah, because all is over. We have no more to worry about, no more struggling, It's the light of the world. The sun is the light of the world. It rules personal power and identity. It exposes the hidden parts of ourselves, the ego, the good and bad parts of the ego, which are the good parts are the humility we experience. And the bad parts is the control, when we're trying to control everything. So, this Nine of Cups, he's sitting back chilling. This strength card, she's like, yeah, I'm just trying to do what I can do and, try to do my part in society, but I'm not going to stress too much about it because this lion it's lion. I'm going to tame what I can tame, and and it's going to be that. And then the sun also represents confidence, think about it, these stars, they're confident in their abilities, they're confident in their work, and, the light shines on that. So, that's what I'm getting from that card. And then the last one is content. So, content, I'm thinking both different meanings. Is content, which to me means to be happy, in a state of being in the circumstances that you're currently in, and not bother with worried or familiarity, things going wrong. I keep going back to that tower card. I should have kept the tower card out here. But yeah, so, being comfortable in, how you feel, but also the content that you see, the memories, the remembrance card that we have, the content that you see, the memories, and remembering that all is well with their soul, as they say in the Bible. So last message, we're going to hear from our ancestors, which they're now part of the universe. There are angels, our guardian angels, our spirit guides, our ascended masters, our Orishas, all of those people. This stuff lights on my world. But yeah, so we're going to hear from them and see what they have to say about it. And I may just read the card. Yeah, 11? Okay. I can read the card. I'm going to let it flip out. I just want to flip out. I don't know if they want me to. Do you want me? Come on, ancestors. What do you have to say about this reading? Can you give us a card to close out this reading? What do you have to say to us today? I just need one card. Oh, okay. It gave me this. Abuela medicine, remedy of the grandmothers. So to me, this is giving me, even if you have a grandmother who passed away, who's no longer here with us in this physical realm, it's giving me those vibes. Pull it out a little bit more. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so that's what that type of vibe it's giving me. Sorry, one moment. So, light something, sorry. It's not like, I don't know. It went out and I was trying to light something, but it's all right. Anyway, I'm gonna read the description out the book of this card. And this reading will be closed out. Thank you so much again for watching and bearing with me. I love you. I love you for it all. Thank you so much. So number 23, and I reduced to a 5. 5 stands for transformation, you know, changes, emotions, you know, that type of stuff. So it could even be dealing with the ego, because ego is all about emotions, all about balancing out your emotions and how you deal with things. So let's see what they have to say about it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. All right. I will just read the beginning of it. All right. 23. Abuela medicine. See, that's even Spanish. So you may be Spanish or have some connection to Spanish, the Spanish heritage. Remedy of the grandmothers. Believe in the formidable power of healing, of the transformation that it could provide for all aspects of your being and your life. Didn't I just say transformation, changes? Medicine comes in many forms, from Great Spirit to facilitate healing of body and mind and of soul. Whether it is the correction of unhelpful habits of thought, guidance for the practical steps to resolve a physical imbalance, or deep soul healing that frees you into fulfillment of your divine potential, there is no limit to what can be held through grace. A current of divine healing is flowing to you and through you now. Open up to participate in a beautiful healing transformation. So, thank you so much for bearing with me. This is all that I'm seeing, and I hope that you have a blessed day. Thanks again for watching and trusting me to be your reader, and I'm wishing you many blessings and so much love. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye. All right, this is for you guys that chose Pile 2, which says pain, attack, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely cause for help. So I'm going to be pulling 2 tarot cards to crown the energy of this reading. It's my baby. You want to make noise as soon as I start recording. Yeah, so let's see. Ooh, that one flew right out. That one fell on the floor. I'm gonna reshuffle. Oh, got the little book in there. There you go. All right. So 2 of Cups. Upright. Oh, I got 3 of them. And I'm going to keep them too, because we had such a struggle. All right. So I have 2 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And Justice upside down. Actually, it's upright. It turned towards me. So. Alrighty. So I'm going to take some time to get the energy of what I'm feeling. first off, I'm looking at the Two of Cups, and to me, Two of Cups is normally lovers, but right now, what I'm seeing, I'm thinking it's a team effort. So I'm thinking this is two men, two women, however you want to characterize it. And I'm also noticing the lion with the wings above their head, which is the Leo. Well, I'm thinking of Leo right now. And in one of the piles, we actually pulled the Leo card, so you may want to watch that pile if you haven't already. If you didn't pick that, it may be a message there for you as well. And when it comes to the main card that we're talking about, the pain, the attack, the fear, any form of separation, calling for help, I'm thinking this team card, this Two of Cups card is, you're summoning in help right now. There's a team waiting for you if you haven't met them already. And you're going to get your justice and your karma, which is the Justice card right here. So if there's been times where you are calling for help and no one's there, you haven't had a friend when you needed one, your family, your friends turned their back on you or anything like that, I believe this energy is telling you that your karma is coming, which is a good thing. And justice is here to give you what you need. And justice is ruled by Libra, and Libra is balancing the scales. So, all of it. And C2 too. The Libra, the scales here on the Justice card, and then the Two of Cups. So that's what I'm thinking. And then the Ace of Pentacles, I was only supposed to bring two, and then the Ace of Pentacles came out. So I believe it's confirming that, that help that you may need, if it's financial, especially if it's financial, that's why the Ace of Pentacles is here. Your help is coming from above. Your help is coming from the highest power. This has been ordained by God. And I always look, when I see the Ace of Pentacles, I always look at the reef or this bush where it has a door opening. And I believe those mountains that we see in there is, the past. You're coming into fruition. Things are coming to fruition and you're leaving the past behind. Those mountains you had to climb, those obstacles you have to overcome, and God has something great for you, or your higher power, whatever you believe in, whether it's Allah, whoever you believe in, who's your higher power. It's all love. So whatever it is, this is a love offering. Two of Cups is here. So yeah, even though I'm not looking at it as a love offering right now, but I'm also looking at it as, some type of love, whether it's in your team, your family, your friends, work, that's coming. And then Pentacles also resemble, material things. So if you lost any material in the past, justice is here to restore that. It's also dealing with earth, the nature of it all. So this is all naturally coming together for you. That's what I think when it comes to that. So I'm gonna pull an oracle card. Thank you so much for watching and taking your time out of your day. Okay, all right. No family. I'm going to take all three of these. All right, so the first card I got is family. Look at the smiles on here. And it could be blood or not. And then, I also think that, you may not believe this, but when you have babies and the woman is, impregnated, some of that DNA is, transferred to her, while she's pregnant. When I was pregnant, I got a little darker and, I had a lot of moles on me. So I think that melanin is, circulating through us. And that's kind of what I wrote here on this card. But yeah, so family, I'm going to put it under the Two of Cups. Because like I said, I thought it was, you know, like everybody looks at Two of Cups as a love offering. And it may even be that, but I wasn't getting the energy in the card for that. I was really getting the energy of just a team effort. So see your family. You don't have to be in love with your family. You can love your family and they can come to help you. And then understanding, you know, I think it even ties into understanding family, understanding their role, understanding their purpose, understanding, you know, all of us need to come together. And then the Emperor. I'm going to put that right under the Justice card because look at him. He's sitting on a throne just like the Emperor sits on the throne. You know, and the Emperor relates to Aries energy. So Aries is a sign that's all about confidence, about knowing who that you are as a person. Aries says, I am this, I am that, I am love, I am peace, I am happiness, you know, whatever you want to put into that blank. And then now I'm going to pull an energy card, see the energy surrounding the reading. Okay. Just gonna do one. Consciousness. Ooh. It's not all in there, but just bear with me. I'm gonna show the whole card just to make it fair. How about that? Okay, consciousness, and it says the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So yeah, I think this just sums it up. You know, I'm just going to read it again. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So I'm thinking about the Ace of Pentacles first. Then I'm thinking about the Justice that brings it all around full circle. And, you know, the Two of Cups is the overall energy of, you know, being consciousness. Also, when you're conscious, you realize you're part of one. You know, we are all one. You know, we're all the whole. And so I guess that's why it falls under understanding that we're all the whole, and we need to focus on the energy we want to have in there. Have in our lives so that it could come full circle into our reality. So to close out this reading, I'm going to be reading the ancestral card. And that'll be all. I needed to shuffle that like that on here. Just use this one. Ancestors, what would you like us to know when it comes to this reading as we close out? Thank you so much for being here with us today and giving us any messages we receive. Ooh, you have a lot to say, but I'm not going to read all that. Try this again. I just need one. Want one to pop out, but I may just get the one based on. Okay. All right. The number 30. Panthera. It makes me think of the word Patreon. You know, the Patreon. Hey, baby. Hold on. I'll give it to you. Want to read it? Okay. Want to read it? Yeah, my baby likes to read the cards sometimes. Yeah, so, and then the Pantheon. That's the word I was saying. Pantheon. Pantheon, it deals with the Orishas and the African ancestry, the religion, spirituality that deals with the Africans. I'm just gonna say the Africans because I'm probably African too. Anyway, so it says Panthera. I'm gonna say it like that. Panthera, the precious and rare. Awesome. So let's see what they have to say about that. Now here's the card. Look at the imagery. The butterfly. The tiger. Oh well, no, this is what is it called? Is it a panther? Probably that's what it's dealing with. I did think of panther. So the panther. That's such a beautiful card. So I'm gonna put it up here so you can see it. All right. I'm reading the book what it says about that. And 30 reduces down to the number 3, which is normally deals with creativity, short promises, and trips and errands, siblings, that type of stuff. So number 30, Panthera, the precious and rare. Our faith and optimism are meant to make us complacent, but rather Our faith and optimism are not meant to make us complacent, but rather to encourage us to believe that our action in the world will have a positive and real effect. There are situations where your voice, your courage, and your fearless determination are needed. You will make a difference. Cast helplessness or despair aside and find the fighter within. Fight for that which needs defending with all of your heart. Do not yield. Okay. I think that said enough. I'm not gonna even interpret that for you. But yeah, fight for what you believe in. Know that it's working out for your good, and all in one. Your help is coming. If you're needing help, if you're asking for help and enlisting help, your help is coming because justice is here, karma is here, and all of your cries for help have come to an end. We are all one. The universe here has your back, which was inspired by the first card in the deck anyway. That's a universe has your back. So this is here to confirm, they're here. God's team is here, cheering you on, helping you out when you need it. And I hope that all of this gave you something to, reflect on and look back on, and, provided some type of understanding, and if anything. And I hope you're able to take this, and apply it to your life in the best way you know how, and, understand that you can provide. You can having faith and optimism. That's what I'm remembering in that card. Really, having faith and optimism is all we need. Like God says, you only need faith of a mustard seed, and He'll do all the rest. So, I thank you again for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'm thanking God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, all of our ancestors, His team, for being here with us, and I hope that He continues to bless us and bless your family, and I hope that you have a marvelous day. Bye-bye. Hi everybody, this is for those who picked Pile 3. Welcome. And which says that I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I honestly think this message is going to resonate with another pile. We actually pulled a conscious card in that pile, and hopefully if you want to watch more than one pile, you end up picking that pile. All right, so I'm going to start off by pulling some tarot cards to get the energy of this reading, see what more needs to be said about this card. This is the most tarot cards I will pull. Normally, I won't even pull more than 4, but okay. So I'm gonna look at them. Oh shoot! Dude, should I even pull this many? Sorry. Okay, wow. I think I do have to put everything. Oh my God. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I haven't been recording all this time. But we have first the Four of Pentacles, which is reversed. Seven of Wands is upright. I'm taking them as they came out to me. Judgment. That came out. I want to say it came out upside down, but I think it's upright for you guys. Ace of Cups. And Two of Wands. So much noise happening right now. This is the devil, but we're gonna roll with it. Hopefully you don't hear it too badly. Sorry. Hopefully it'll die down soon. Alrighty. So, yeah, this is the most tarot cards I would ever pull out, but I feel like they fell out for a reason. And I actually saw the Two of Wands earlier today, so it's like, yeah, I want to come out. And Judgment is literally relating to another pile. And so I'm going to let you pick that if you end up wanting to pick another pile. So what I'm getting off the top from this card, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I'm going to just push it down a little. How about that? Yeah, I'll push this down a little bit so it can still be out there as a reminder. Maybe that's better. Hopefully you can see all of that. This reading is going to take me somewhere else, but it's fine. So what's really sticking out to me is the Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups is literally a heavenly card. Look at the dove. Look at the hand coming out from the sky. All the aces have the hand coming out from the sky, so we know that we're being covered with divinity when it comes to the aces. But there seems to be a little bit of everything in here except for air. But air is kind of also in the cups too. The Ace of Cups, I like to look at that as air or the clouds. And then Judgment. Judgment is, it relates to, I want to say Libra, but it's less of Libra than Justice, of course, but Judgment is literally people coming out of their graves, like rising up. To me, it looks like a baptism, but it's for all of us. And what I really like when I look at this card is like the woman is out reaching, opening her arms, and then look at the man. He's like, I'm here for it, but all right, let's see what this is all about. I'm gonna be obedient, but I'm not really all that. And the kid, he has his hands out and everything. And Judgment comes to say that, we're making some type of decision about something. So as it relates back to the card, I do whatever it takes. I'm deciding to do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Then waking up out their grave is, waking up, becoming conscious. I haven't ever seen the movie The Matrix, and I want to. I really do. And I can't wait till I'm able to, either afford to buy it or, catch it somewhere, and so I can see all of them. But I really want to see that movie because I feel like I know the movie without ever seeing it. And a lot of the stuff that, I hear mentioned about the movie, it really corresponds to some of the stuff I think about when it comes to when I'm even thinking about the movie. So I'm like, I can't wait till I see it. Sorry, I'm kind of a, what's it called, symmetrical person. So I keep moving the cards. But yeah, so when it comes to judgment, deciding, that final stamp of approval, and it's relating to the Ace of Cups here. And I'm thinking, like, because, even the water here, the water here, the Ace of Cups, like, so this is from God. This is from God. God is, shining down on his light on you, or your higher power, whoever you identify as your higher power. He's shining his light down on you, and he's giving you an offering, whether it's a decision, whether it's a prayer that's been answered, whether it's, just something that, your karma, Justice is more karma, but judgment is actually, the tide before, Wheel of Fortune. No, not Wheel of Fortune. The world, sorry. The world. So the world is right after this card of judgment. So even this Ace of Cups is even probably even partially, sorry, I keep saying even, is partially, it's not even partially, it's mostly, what you can get of the world. The world is your oyster. That's what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of this card. And then Two of Wands. See, I just said the world. You see the globe in his hand. Two of Wands is usually someone, contemplating a decision, judgment. Waiting for their ships to come in, like the Three of Wands. But the Two of Wands is like literally saying, I lit the match. It's after the Ace of Wands. And, now I'm seeing I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting whatever I think out there, and I'm waiting for the results to come back. And I'm thinking of the Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands in the same category when it comes to waiting for your ships. Seven of Wands is, a fight, so all the struggle you've been through, all the, turmoil you experienced, that's why this Ace of Cups is here. Judgment. God is calling out judgment on your situation. He's making a decision, to bless you, I would say. And then the Four of Pentacles, normally the Four of Pentacles is someone who is stable, that's why but he's also, the word isn't escaping me, but he's holding on to he's hoarding things. He's hoarding things, and he's not trusting that much. So, as I got to this side of the deck, this side of the spread is making me look at the spread from left to right, because this is upside down. You're no longer holding on to things, and you're more trusting. You're not hoarding things and being stingy. You feel stable, but you're not willing to share. You weren't willing to share, and now you are. And what you were willing to share, you fight for what you believe in. You thwart off these people or these things that are trying to disturb your peace. And then now, with the Two of Wands, you're at your peace. You're sitting there beholding your peace. You're looking at your peace. And then the Ace of Cups, you're experiencing that peace. Your cup is overflowing. Look at this water overflowing. Look at all the greenery at the bottom. And then Judgment is the last say, the final stamp, the seal on it all. So that's what I'm thinking about the tarot cards. That said a lot. You had the most tarot cards in any of the decks. I just wanted to pull 2, and look what I had, 5. I thought it was just 4. And I was like, yeah, I was going to put them all back. But I'm glad I pulled them out, because it really gave me a better understanding of what's going on, to read them all. So hopefully that makes sense. And now I'm going to pull an energy card. Since we got so much energy right now, let's see. kind of want to flip out, but I might not get one that flips out, and that's fine too. All right, one more. Dynamic. Dynamic. You know what? Hold that first. Look how beautiful this card is. Look at all the colors. And it breaks down to the number 23. 5, transformation. If you believe in Jesus, Jesus is all about transforming us from the inside out. And the number 5 stands for transformation, emotions. You know, we got a lot of the same numbers today. And this transformation is so that you can live with the Lord in your heart, your higher power in your heart, someone greater than you, surrendering to someone greater than you. So it's relating to this consciousness message, you know. So I'm just going to put that, you know, I'll just put it on top. Better? Okay. So, let me read the dynamic part. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and joy. And great joy, That's probably why we got so many tarot cards, because this is literally saying putting together multiple. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right here like I wanted to. And then you guys know what the tarot cards look like anyway. So yeah, I really like that picture. That picture is beautiful. And this deck, it's about light codes and the geometry, the sacred geometry. It's the activations deck, and that's relating to consciousness too, you know, waking up to who you really are, putting all the pieces together, you know, like we told this story from beginning to end and end to beginning, you know, making sure that whatever we put together is completely new and transformed with ease, grace, and great joy. You know, this flow of cups, this Ace of Cups is ease, flowing, overflow, judgment. You know, God is, your higher, the highest, the Almighty is in charge of it all. They will judge, they will reward. He will reward, she will reward, however you want to think of it. But I believe in God, Holy Spirit, and Son, the Father, Mother, and Son. So, alrighty. So I'm gonna pull an oracle card. It's a little bit longer. It's the longest one. Okay, I can't see those, so I'll put it right here. So I know you can't see him, if I can't see him. Okay. Alright. I'm going to actually hold this one because I'm pretty sure it's giving me some information. This pile is speaking. If you don't believe in the spirit, there's, you know, anything spiritually gifted, here you go right there. Spiritually gifted. We're going to start with that. This energy, the consciousness, the dynamic in it all, the dynamics of it all. Discernment. Maybe you're spiritually gifted and discerning, or we're here to become spiritually gifted and discerning. And discernment means just inner knowing, the connection to infinite source. See, consciousness, it keeps coming back. They're speaking. Following and listening to your intuition, looking at the things with details and specific, and gathering results. So we've gathered all this information from this reading. And then I wasn't going to pull this, but I also put celery. And celery is an interesting plant, Everybody looks at it as a throwaway veggie. I don't. I actually like celery. I used to eat at Wingstop a lot, and over fries, I would pick the celery and carrots and basically say all celery. And I never knew what I really, why I really did that. And when I started researching about juicing and, doing stuff with different veggies, celery was one of the main things I used when I juiced. When I used to make juices, I don't do that anymore because I don't have a juicer, but I'm gonna get one in the future because I really liked it. I thought it was very beneficial. But celery is a plant made mostly of water. So I like water, but I'm very picky about water. Like, I'm very picky. Like, it has to be a water that's gonna give me the best results for me to drink it and endure the taste. Like, if I don't feel like it's giving me any benefits, I'm not gonna drink it. Like, I don't really like purified water. Like, and that's mainly what's sold in stores today. That's mainly what people buy and get. I don't really like it. And I used to think I didn't like spring water, but I actually like spring water better than purified water. I didn't know that, but I really do. And I researched a little bit about it. I'm going to do more research about it because I'm just going to take these off. It's messing up the spread. It's getting to me. But when you think about the spring water, it's kind of taking us back to the nature, nature and how we used to drink water. We used to drink water out the lake and, the springs and the wells. Some people still have wells. And it is a difference. The water is coming from a source. It's not going through some type of machine and trying to be purified. So that's probably why I like it better now that I understand. Like, I even like Arrowhead water. Like, I know everybody thinks it sucks. I used to think it sucks, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what, if I like spring water, I should like Arrowhead water. And when I went back to tasting it, I actually liked it. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. But I also, on this card, celery looks like celery, so it's going back to the Ace of Cups, this love offering, this offering from the universe. You may be getting a new salary, salary and work, a promotion, a new opportunity, a business, something like that. So that's what I'm thinking about, what I think about when it comes to that card. Good stuff. And the last one we got is Sixth House. And those of you who are not familiar with what I even mean about that, you're like, what is the Sixth House? So there's this thing called a birth chart. And you put in your birth details. And a lot of us don't know that information, especially if we're older and we don't have a birth certificate that we regularly look at or have memorized. But you go to, there's many different websites, Cafe Astrology, I think even astrology.com. I can't remember the website off the back of my head right now, but you go to these websites and you put in your birth details, and which are your date of birth, the place of birth, and even the time of birth. And you put in that information. The more information you put in, the more information you get back. So most people don't have their time of birth or even place of birth, but most people don't have their time of birth. So it won't give you the actual houses that you that are representative of your birth. And when I say houses, it's like this pie chart, and it's split up in 12 different sections, and I'm actually going to build a course off of this because I feel like it's valuable information we should know. But it's 12 houses, and each house represents an area of your life. And when you're born, the planets are placed in certain positions and areas, and what they do is, that's why they need the place of your birth and time, is because, you know, it maps out, it sends a telescope in the sky, or a telescope from the sky, and, you know, these planets were in different places of this circle, which was split in 12 pieces. And each house represents an area of your life, a background, I want to say. But the first house is Aries, and it basically says I am. So who you are, what you look like, you know, like what your personality is, how you love yourself. So depending on what type of planets are in those houses, can give you a little picture of, you know, part of your destiny, part of explain why you are the way you are. So that's a little bit about that. Hopefully that made sense. I'm, you know, like, I'm not good at explaining exactly what it is because I know too much about it. You know, like I'm not even good at like lowering the level of it, but I know there's still more to learn about it as well, because astrology is a vast subject. You know, our ancestors used it a lot in Egypt, especially. That's where those hieroglyphics came from. You know, it's believed that they received messages from the sun, moon, and stars, and, you know, different things. And, you know, even when our ancestors who were enslaved, they used the stars to navigate in the world. The North Star really showed them, you know, if they're heading in the right direction or not. You know, certain constellations in the sky told you certain things. So it's similar to, you know, that in your birth chart. So, I mean, if you want, you can look more into that. Sorry if I confused you. If I did, just throw it away if it don't resonate. But yeah, so let me get to this. Sorry, this one's really long. So the sixth house, it rules service, everyday routines, pets, even your workplace. Not your career per se, your workplace, you know. So it could be, so if you hate your workplace, seeing where your sixth house is placed, you can probably understand why you hate your workplace. And if you compare that to the actual career, they're not going to be the same, because each house rules a different zodiac. So no zodiac is the same. You know, everybody has a little bit of something of the same, but no zodiac is exactly the same. Like we are, we're not the same. And this house is also ruled by Virgo, which is the ruler of Mercury and Earth. It's an Earth sign, so, you know, that's representative here. So now we do got, well, still no air, but we do have almost all four elements. Like I said, I think this is still air. But yeah, so to close out this reading, sorry this is so long. Thank you so much again for watching, taking your time out your day, you know, giving me a chance. So I'm gonna pull an ancestor card to see what they have, where they're represented today. Ancestors, hi, thank you so much for being here. What would you like for us to know today? Okay. That's a good one. Okay. At least you can see the picture. All right. So I'm loving that imagery. I love the imagery in these cards. She has the creative mind. But all tarot card deck producers, they have creative mind. So the card I pulled, another 5. So it's synchronizing for us. So yeah. this is something. So I'm glad I took my time with this, and hopefully you're still here with me and you didn't get bored. So, like I said, number 5 is transformation. So it says, circle cross of Tenan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. Consciousness again. Spirit is speaking. That's why we have the spiritually gifted in here. But thank you if you're telling me I'm spiritually gifted. So let's see what the circle cross of Tenan says. Circle cross of Tenan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. Your plans and purpose are in alignment with greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place, and what you have been working towards will come to fruition. A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct the situation that is in need of realignment. Fear not, pray boldly, and be faithful. All is well. Reminds me of all is well with my soul. As Paul said, I learned to be content in all situations. Through all trials. And you know, the eagle, he's a beast. You know, he flies really high, but also can see really low. It's amazing. And based on what I heard even in that description, you know, handling things with grace. We said that earlier about this dynamic card. You know, handling things with grace, fearing not, doing whatever it takes to get to your goal, but cosmic things are opening up for you, like in the Ace of Cups here. You know, judgment. God's hand is on your life, you know. The divine cosmic forces are with you right now. So this is all that I'm seeing for you today. Thank you again for tuning in. I love you so much. You're my brother. You're my brother or sister in the Creator, in the Source, in God. I believe in God. I believe the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. I believe in the Son, our big brother, Jesus Christ. I love him so much, and I'm so thankful for his sacrifice and his love for me too. So thanks again. Have a great day. And, you know, I wish you many blessings. And keep conquering the world. And I hope that I see you soon. Bye.